What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video. This is part 2 of my build series. I just want to give a shout out to all the new subscribers and all the support I got on the last video. Thank you very much. Really motivates me to get this car done as soon as possible and keep working on it. I don't really have all the time in the world to work on it. I'm doing it mostly after work and on my lunch break and little stuff like that. The car's coming along pretty well. I'm currently working on part 3, which is wire tucking the car, and the engine should be dropped in this week. If you guys are enjoying this build series, leave a thumbs up, consider subscribing. It helps. And for those that are new, this is my 1994 Toyota Supra, right-hand drive, and this car had a bent rod. That's my old block. And this is my new engine that's getting ready to be installed. Not completely done yet, but it's getting there. So my setup that I have right now is a GTE block with a GE VVTI head. So you can see the water next on this side. On the other side, you can find these in like IS300, GS300, something like that. It's taking longer than I expected. I didn't expect it to go on for this long, but you know, I'm trying to get everything right. There's a few things that are backing me up here. I'm missing a few parts that are on back order, a few gaskets, and then one of my lines, my oil line here, broke. If you guys like the video, leave a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and let's get to it. The block is on and is ready to get built. This is the upper oil pan, which I cleaned at my job today. But as you can see, it's completely cleaned. It looks good. I do have to get it repainted because it chipped out some of the paint because it was repainted before. But it chipped off a lot of paint, but yeah, way cleaner than what it was before. As you can see, the engine block is already almost fully together. So I already have my secondary oil pan on. My oil pan is complete. I am missing a block off. As you can see, I just blocked this off. So I took this off my other block. But I'm missing a block off for here, which is for oil. And then I'm missing a block off on, move this over to the side. Missing a block off for over here and no, there's no, right here, which is a 17 millimeter. So I'm gonna possibly look to order the block offs, but I'm not sure if they come separate or not, if they even have it at Toyota. So if not, I'll just go to like Home Depot and find 17 millimeter bolts for the rear. And then the front, this one over here is like a 19, I believe. I'm not sure. I'll have more info on it once I find them, but that's kind of where I'm at right now. And then one problem I was having, which I couldn't find any info about. So I have a GTE block and I'm using a GE VVTI head. So one thing that I couldn't find is this is my oil supply line for the VVTI. I couldn't find exactly where to run that line to. So there was this hole right here and this one. So this has 2 ports of oil. So I didn't know which one exactly I wanted to use, if it was this one or this one. And I was looking at pictures online. I couldn't really find anything that really showed which one to use, if one has more oil pressure than the other. As you can see, just put it to the side. And so that's an oil gallery. And then I put this over here and see, and this right there is also going through right there, which will also eventually lead to right here. So, assuming how my oil filter goes here, and this gets oil pressure, these should also get oil pressure if that's the way it works. I'm not sure if that's how it works, but we'll see once the car is turned on, I guess, if my VVTI is getting oil pressure. I'm kind of at a standstill, and due to Thanksgiving, everything is pretty much delayed a few days. By the way, hope everyone out there had a great Thanksgiving, and hope you guys took advantage of all the sales going on for Black Friday. What is going on, guys? Good morning. Little update video in the morning before I go to work. So the head is done. There's new valve seals, spring retainers. I did the GNC springs with the titanium tops. So those are done. All caps are on. So you can see all the buckets are on. Everything is ready to go. The head gasket comes in today, so I'm excited for that.
Woo, that's pretty old, yeah.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the?
So here's an update video. In the last few clips, you saw me putting the head together, and this is, I mean, it's pretty much done already. I just need a few things. I'm still waiting on my plugs. So the plugs for the block are on back order. One of them comes in tomorrow, and I'm still waiting for the O-ring that goes here. That comes in tomorrow. Anyone wondering, these are GTE valve covers. This is a GE VVTI head. So yeah, this doesn't line up here. And I think it doesn't line up on this side either. Actually, this side lines up pretty well. So I guess the only one that doesn't line up is this one, for anyone wondering. All right, guys, here's the update video. I probably recorded this video like 10 times, but I'm not really sure what I even want to update you guys on, because a lot's happened, yet a lot has been pushed back, kind of. So that's all complete. That's ready to be dropped in, honestly. And so I have a clip. I'll put this here somewhere, but I had this line running through this side down to the oil feed right here for the VVTI, and I assumed that it would be good. I assumed that running this way it wouldn't be in the way of the intake manifold, but it was, unfortunately. And while trying to remove it, it broke. So the crimp broke into two pieces. That's supposed to go there. So I might have to order a new one, or I might have to find a place to crimp this again, and probably just remove this one and crimp it with some new material or something stronger. Also, I have to order one of these hoses. This is for the back of the head. It's a coolant hose. This goes here, but as you can see, this line is cooked. I started doing my wire tuck, so as you can see, the wire is not running through here. So I have it running through the front here, all through the bottom. I'm not sure where I want to run it through here yet. I'm not sure if I want to put it here, right here, if it's safe, or if I have to put it over. If I put it over, things might get a little tight because this has to run under because of the headlight. And then I have to bring it up, and then, well, yeah, that's gonna be a little bit of a hassle. So I'm not sure if I could do that or if I could just run it through here. I still have to do a little bit more research, but that's already pushed back in and it's already ready to go. Engine is almost ready to be put back on. I'm gonna start putting this valve cover back on. And once this valve cover is on, I think the engine is staying just like this until I drop it in. Then I'll do the rest while it's in the engine bay. Calling it a night here. It's getting cold in the garage. I have my little heater running right here, but that doesn't really do much in the garage. Even though this is temperature controlled, I always say that, but it really doesn't heat up how you would think a temperature controlled garage is. A lot of air gets in through this door, so it just gets really cold in here, and it's like 20 degrees outside. All right, guys, so I'm gonna be ending part 2 right here. The engine is complete. I was missing the O-ring for this side. This side is already done. Right now, I'm kind of in the middle of recording part 3. It's gonna be the wire tuck and dropping the engine in and finishing up the engine bay pretty much. That side is already done. I'm focusing now on the JDM passenger side. And as you can see, the aftermarket harness that it has, I'm not sure who makes this harness, but everything is tangled up. So I have to remove a bunch of shit to untangle it and pretty much have it cleaned up. If you guys are enjoying this build series, please leave a thumbs up, consider subscribing. I'll see you guys in part 3. This is how the engine looks right now. Everything is complete, just missing the covers and intake manifold, exhaust manifold, obviously, but all that will be done. That's all like last minute things. I'll see you guys in the next one. Shout out to all the new subscribers and all the support I got on my last video. Thank you guys so much. Keep supporting it. And if you guys have any questions about my setup, please feel free to ask down in the comments below, or you could reach out to me on Instagram. You could DM me there. I have no problem answering any questions that you guys have to the best of my knowledge. I guess I'll end the video here.